The thoroughbred is a magnificent animal, bred for speed, bred to compete, the sport of kings.
Tama is drawing away, and Tama with Mike Smith, they win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby.
It's the all-new Let's Go Racing from Parks Casino and Racetrack. It's action-packed and fun for the entire family.
Il Miracolo now in command.
Let's Go Racing is proudly brought to you by the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association. It's fun to see them run.
Welcome to Let's Go Racing on NBC Sports Philadelphia. I'm Danny Gibson here with Dick Girardi. We have a big show for you today. We're going to relive the unbelievable $20 million Saudi Cup, plus our Parks Racing Horse of the Year, Aoife's Magic, heads to New York to take on the Busher Stakes, but she's going to have company with Carmelina from our Trainer of the Year, Butch Reed. He also sends out Maximus Meridius in the Gotham Stakes, and also Uriah St. Louis has deposition in the Gotham Stakes, plus Chris Griffin explores what's in a name of a racehorse and all of that coming up. But big show today. We have three trainers with a huge Saturday up in New York.
Yeah, I'm going to call it PAQ, not BAQ.
I love it.
Parks at Aqueduct, not Belmont at Aqueduct. So yeah, we're looking forward to the obviously the Gotham, and we're especially looking to see the Horse of the Year, Aoife's Magic, see what you can do, not just against Carmelita, but against a really strong field in the Busher.
Yeah, so the three trainers we're talking about is Dave DiTolo, Uriah St. Louis, and Butch Reed. And Butch Reed was our Trainer of the Year. He sends out two horses, both by sire Maximus Mischief, and he trained him.
Yes, he did train him, and it was this time, man, we were thinking he might be a Triple Crown kind of horse. Didn't work out for him, but we'll see how the offspring did.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We caught up with all three trainers on this very big day up in New York. We're on the Parks Racing backstretch with trainer Dave DiTolo. You're going to send out Aoife's Magic, our Horse of the Year, in today's Busher Stakes at Aqueduct. How's she coming into the race, and how are you feeling?
I was hoping to come up a little softer than it was, but the horse that was second in the Breeders' Cup does look like she's coming there. But that's all right. We're going to see if she's good enough to compete with these fillies or not. And I think she is. We'll find out. She'll let us know.
How do you prepare for a big race like this? This is your biggest race and her biggest test.
Actually, I'm not going to change the way I train because everything's worked with her so far. I mean, I know how she likes to train. I know because she puts so much into it every morning when she gallops. So she doesn't need a lot of breezes. She doesn't need fast breezes. I mean, you know, her last breeze was a handily 51 out there. She just, the kid said he couldn't pull her up afterwards. So that's what I want. You know what I mean? And she's ready.
You're sending Carmelina into today's Busher Stakes. How is she doing, and how are you feeling about the race?
Doing very well. Yep. She got a little break after last start. We sent her out to Patty Hogan's farm for 2 or 3 weeks and freshen up and got to munch on some grass and soak up some sun rays. But has had 2 nice breezes since she came back, and we're looking forward for a big effort from her.
And you also have Maximus Meridius, the very promising colt for today's Gotham Stakes. That has to be really exciting.
Certainly is, because it's a family we were familiar with. I trained his father, and we've had him from the beginning. My brother was bred out of my brother's farm out in Chester County, so a lot of hometown connections there, and we're really looking forward to a big effort from him as well.
We're on the rail with trainer Uriah St. Louis. You're going to send out deposition in today's Gotham. How's he coming into the race, and how do you feel?
He's coming real good to the race. He's training good. He was up at Belmont until this week. We brought him back a couple of days ago, and he's doing everything right. Hopefully we get lucky.
Oh, we wish those three trainers best of luck. We will be rooting for them today. We're looking forward to a big day of Parks at Belmont at the Aqueduct, that's for sure. Well, let's get to some live racing here at Parks. We're going to take a look back at Monday's 4th race. This was our Parks picks, and I think we did pretty well here.
Yes, we did, Danny. We'll see exactly how well we did.
Well, let's start with the favorite Decoupage coming from the inside post for Georgie Diaz.
It was my pick. This was a reclaimed Georgie Diaz. Lost to Jamie Ness, won for Jamie, back to Georgie.
Yeah, off short rest too, and I chose Luna T, the number 3 horse, but we have co-second choice horses. Let's talk about 'Cause I Said for Roger Brown.
Yeah, Roger Brown is one of my favorite guys out here. And of course, he won the under 21 stall Trainer of the Year at Parks last year.
Roger is hard not to love. He comes visit my office every morning. Love talking horses with Roger. Well, here is the call of Monday's 4th race.
As they make their way 23 and 3 for the half as they make their way into the far turn. Old Head has the lead in second. Fairy Dreams to her outside. Collins Gray Lady now up to 4th. Decoupage. Then you got 2 or 3 Lean on Ease losing some ground. Back to D Future. In between 'Cause I Said. Getting in gear. There's Boca Royalty along with Luna T and Nothing from Peace, Love and Karma. She's at the back. The half 47 flat. Old Head has a tenuous lead. Decoupage continuing that bid up the rail as they make their way around the turn. Decoupage with that big blaze up to confront Old Head, who's fighting on gamely. Fairy Dreams down the center of the track. Watch out for Boca Lunati, who's making up some ground. She is gobbling up some ground. Boca Royalty trying to get in gear. Decoupage is now taking the lead. Old Head comes right back at her. A 16th left to go. Decoupage with the lead. Old Head in second, charging late. There's Lunati, but it's Decoupage for the win.
Decoupage gets the win, and Gene Aguilar, fresh from Puerto Rico. He's only been here a month, a 7th-round apprentice. Maybe one to look out for.
I did not think this horse was even money, but the bettors obviously did, and they were stone cold correct.
You know what's cool about this race? Why I got third? They finished 1, 2, 3, 4. You do not see that a lot. And the inside has been really good at Parks last week, this week, and maybe a bias to look out for.
Or maybe that's why the horse was even money. The players knew that.
They did. Well, we're going to head to our first break, but we have so much more coming up. It's the $20 million Saudi Cup when we come back, and our Pennsylvania Derby winner, Saudi Crown, takes it on. Chris Griffin has a great feature called What's Your Name? And we head to Oaklawn Park where horses run for Kentucky Derby points, all coming up.
There goes Timberlake and the Windstar White. He's caught about 4 wide off the turn.
The question a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, do I buy new or do I buy pre-owned? Here's what I'll tell you. New car inventories are still low and new car prices are still high. However, with the certified pre-owned Nissan at Chapman Nissan, we have a huge selection and you can save thousands over new. Plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, 1-year prepaid maintenance, and so much more. And not for nothing. Can you really tell the difference? I can't.
This is Parks. This is how you roll. This is how it goes. This is how you pop. This is how you rock. Take a chance, do a dance, little romance. This is how you. This is how you win. This is how you excite. This is how you all night. 360 hit me. Now we're going all in. I can feel it calling. The crowd, the light, the night, the sights, the vibe is right. This is how you. This is
Parks, Pennsylvania's #1 casino experience. This is how you win.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. We have a great feature for you with our very own Chris Griffin, and he is also a track announcer, so he gets to call names quite often. He has this feature called What's Your Name?
When you come to the horse races, there are so many different things that you can enjoy, and that's no different than right here at Parks. One fan favorite is always a horse's name. I mean, we've heard of Secretariat, Seabiscuit, and of course, Pennsylvania's own Smarty Jones. Did you know there's actually one interesting little detail when naming a racehorse? When you name a racehorse, it needs to be approved by the Jockey Club, and there's a set of rules and guidelines, and they basically just give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down on if you can name that horse that name. The name can't be longer than 18 characters. That includes punctuation, spaces, so you'll see a lot of names all have to be jumbled together. Alot, do you know how many characters you can have in a horse's name?
Yes.
Okay, how many, what's that number?
18.
Do you know why it's 18?
I think it's because it has to be small enough for the commentator to fit all the horses' names in when they're calling the race.
I think it's the program.
No.
If you date it back to 1979, the rule was changed. It was actually changed from 14 characters to 18 characters, and it continues to be that today. Guess what? We've got plenty of those members of the 18 Character Club right here at Parks. This is Grandma Llama Ding Dong. He's a Pennsylvania bred, and this guy, he won a race just last week.
15th left to go. Grandma Llama Ding Dong. Lex coming right back, but Grandma Llama Ding Dong, he's going to get the win.
Look who I tracked down, Alan Bedard, right now. Nice win, first off.
Thank you very much. He really surprised us. He stepped up big and really gave him a run down the lane that day.
Foxtail Racing Stable, they've given you some tough ones over the years.
They have one of my favorites was Fictional Fairy Tale, or is Fictional Fairy Tale. The tail at the end is Foxtail, T-A-L-E, so it really meshed well with Fictional Fairy Tale. The owners have a nephew named Graham, and they decided to honor him with the naming a horse, and came along with Grandma Llama Ding Dong.
And Grandma Llama Ding Dong, yes, that's you. Here's Ben Stucciaroni with Foxtail Racing Stable with more.
Then we always got to figure a name for him, and the day he was born, he had a little character to him. So my partner, she really liked him, and she has a nephew named Graham Newman, and he's in United States Air Force. He's actually in the bomb detonation department. He deactivates bombs and stuff. And it was just a cute little thing because the dam of this of Graham, Dam of Ding Dong, is her name is Tick Tick Boom Dynamite, so it kind of all fell in together with it. It's a combination of his name Graham with the, if you remember the old song Dam of Ding Dong from American Graffiti. So just gives us something to do, and get people interested. And when you name them, they follow them, and that's the whole name of the game.
It's not the easiest name to say.
No, it's not. But it rolls off the tongue.
As long as we call him Winner, right? In the winner circle.
You got it.
Alan Bedard. Hey, you know what? This got me thinking. Grandma Llama Ding Dong's got 18 characters. Let's find out about a few other horses right here at Parks that have 18 characters as well. It's a 90% Bren, NINETYPERCENTBRYNN, 18. Did you know 18 letters? You can only have 18 letters in the name?
I did hear that before.
Yeah.
I don't know why, though.
Well, why do you think? Why would you assume?
I don't know. It's what fits.
I know. It's like the simplest thing. It really is just kind of for the program, the announcer. You have Road Trip to Nowhere.
Yes, Road Trip to Nowhere. However, I believe he's 17.
What?
Characters.
Wait a minute. ROADTRIPTONOWHERE.
I believe it's 17.
Oh.
He's out.
See? Not a member of the 18-letter club, but still a long name.
Good horse. And a good horse, yes.
Another member of the 18-letter club. Yes, he's agreeing with me right now. Keith sends hello. You see the spelling right there. There's 4 O's in hello, so sometimes owners and sometimes groups, they want to make sure that we get all 18 letters exactly. And guess what? Fun fact, he's actually named for former track announcer here at Parks, Keith Jones. And with all these 18 character names, I know what you're asking. Who's got the shortest name here at Parks? Well, that belongs right here. This is I, A-Y-E. And this is Jimmy Nicholson.
Only in America.
Only in America. Back to you guys in the studio.
That is some classic Jimmy right there. And I'm actually looking for a name for my baby. Maybe I'll do the full 18 characters.
Any spaces or just all letters? What do you think?
I might just do all letters. Make it really interesting for the track announcers.
All right.
Well, let's get to some big races, and we're going to go international. We're going to Saudi Arabia for that $20 million Saudi Cup. It's the big one. And we had a lot of rooting interest in here, but our PA Derby winner was in here.
Yeah, Saudi Crown is going to be the 11. White Barrio, of course, the Breeders' Cup Classic winner. Senior Buscador ran so well behind National Treasure in the Pegasus World Cup. I mean, they're all over. Ushba Tesoro, this is a world-class field.
Oh, this really is. Here is the race.
And the pace is being contested here by Saudi Crown, who has the early lead. National Treasure has moved forward to stalk them, with Isolate also racing in a handy position. Hoist the Gold is prominent but not leading. White Barrio races in 5th place. Then Power in Numbers, who's drifted back to midfield. Defunded's also there in company with Lemon Pop. And at this stage, Ushba Tesoro is an absolute mile behind. He's about 5 to 6 lengths behind in company with Scotland Yard, who's also struggling to keep up. So early on, it's the grey Saudi Crown who'll lead them towards the turn. Has the advantage narrowly from National Treasure in 2nd. Isolate pushed up the fence with White Barrio getting a nice track in. Carmel Road is very wide. Also there is Crown Pride as they begin to make the turn. Defunded has made some ground. Power in Numbers is going backwards. Hoist the Gold has quite a lot to do from there. One that is making ground is Lemon Pop up the inside. So out in the lead, the grey Saudi Crown will lead the turn for home. In 2nd place, pushed along National Treasure a length down. Derma Sotogake in the light blue is on the outside now of the pushed along Isolate. Carmel Road comes next. Several are flat here with Defunded. Ushba Tesoro is making quite a lot of ground, but it's Saudi Crown who has the advantage from National Treasure. Ushba Tesoro from a mile back continues to stay on. Also staying on strongly is Senor Buscador. Out in front, Saudi Crown with 150 metres to last. Still has the lead. National Treasure, Ushba Tesoro late on the scene, and right down the outside, Senor Buscador. The lead is taken by Ushba Tesoro, but right on the line.
Senior Buscador gets the win with Junior Alvarado. I have loved this horse, and I did not place a wager. I'm a little mad at myself still, but what a cool horse. Really happy for the connections. They also bred him. Huge win for Todd Fincher.
Yeah, and the top 2 are off to Dubai to run in the Dubai World Cup. Saudi Crown, the PA Derby winner. What a race. I thought he was the winner the whole way, Danny, and they caught him just in the last couple of yards. Ran a winning race, just didn't win. Would have been nice to see the PA Derby winner win a $20 million race.
Let's get to Oaklawn Park. This is the Grade 2 Rebel. Big purse here, $1.25 million. A mile and 16ths, 3-year-olds vying for Kentucky Derby points, and Timberlake is our post-time favorite.
Yeah, 4-5 Champagne winner. I thought ran pretty well in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile behind Fierceness. First race of 2024.
And this was my horse, my pick of the race, Just Steel, second choice, D. Wayne Lucas.
Yeah, D. Wayne trying to get it done again. I thought the horse got bet a little more than he should have, but I think it's because, like he ran well into Smarty Jones, ran well into Southwest, and it's people like D. Wayne. Who doesn't like D. Wayne?
Oh, who doesn't? I sure do. Well, track announcer Matt Ditterman with the call of the Grade 2 Rebel.
They're down the back stretch, and Carbone is paving the way. One of 3 runners trained by Steve Asmussen in this race. Carbone about a length in front. Northern Flame backs off just a little bit in second. Woodcourt is 3 deep. Common Defense down on the inside. He's 2 lengths off the pace. A length to Timberlake. He's now 5th with Mina. Dymatic, Lagados, Just Steel. Those 3 line up. There's 7 from the top into the far turn run. A gap of 2 to Magic Grant. Passing to Hone Pass, who's dropping back. And the trailer still next level well behind as they round the far turn. Carbone, 3 furlongs to go. A half length in front here. Northern Flame turning up the pressure. Woodcourt is 3 wide. There goes Timberlake and the Windstar White. He's caught about 4 wide off the turn. Just Steel going to be deep at the top of the lane. He's 5 wide off the turn. And Common Defense trying to slip through down at the rail. He's going to find the narrowest of openings. Timberlake on the outside roars to the front. Common Defense trying to pull off the upset. And Northern Flame, Timberlake drifting to the center of the track, but he's clear, coming on Common Defense.
Timberlake gets the win, and they said he's been a little difficult. It's really mental with him, and you could see he had his mind on business today. Gets the win, and Just Steel, he tried to follow, but just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, he just wasn't good enough. Kenny McPeak second and third with 2 long shots, but Timberlake clearly best. 1 by 2. It's interesting, Danny, his last 2 races last year got 93 buyers. This was a 93 buyer, so he hasn't really gone forward yet. Nobody really has, except Nice's, but we'll see him in the Preakness.
Starting to get interesting, a little bit of a clear path, that's for sure. We're going to head to Laurel Park for the $100,000 Miraclewood Stakes, 1-turn mile for 3-year-olds, and trainer Jamie Ness has his homebred Speediness is our post-time favorite.
Yeah, trains here at Parks, Danny, but runs almost exclusively down in Maryland and has good form. Last race won by a mere 14 lengths.
Point Doom is our second choice. Kieran McGee, definitely a Maryland trainer.
I'm a big fan of his. He's been a really good trainer down in Maryland for a long time.
Here is the Miraclewood.
8 or 9 lengths will cover the field. Sweet Saudi J and Speediness head-to-head for the lead. Pace is honest enough with Point Doom. Eager to go while 3 deep of the track from third and starts with a dream. Regalo's about 6 lengths in the front and relaxed right off that pace. Another 3 lengths back. And Cool in Blue and Circle P is the trailer into the far turn run where it's Speediness from Sweet Saudi J. Point Doom in third. The opening quarter 24.03. In the meantime, starts with a dream racing in fourth. Regalo trying to gather in from fifth, half 47.68 into the far turn. Speediness, Sweet Solid J, and here is Point Doom on the outside. The inside it starts with a dream. Now Regalo's asked the question, and Circle P begins to gain from the back of the pack. Circle P is going to circle the field, the far outside, into the stretch, the one widest of them all. Quarter of a mile left to go, second wire finish. Speediness is turning back, Sweet Saudi J. Point Doom on the inside, it starts with a dream is running big. Circle P out in the center of the track. A Speediness in front with a furlong left to go. Speediness on the outside. Point Doom is reaching. Point Doom trying to get Speediness. Circle P inside starts with a dream. A 16th to go. Speediness.
Speediness gets it done. And we were talking about names earlier in the show and what's your name. So Ness is obviously Jamie's last name. So the horses' names that they're calling them home on the farm, him and his wife Mandy and his 2 girls, they're adding Ness on the end. So Speediness, you've seen a lot of other ones, Parker Ness, I don't know, Cuteness, Danny Ness, DJ Ness. What do you think?
Hey man, just get on to the next thing.
All right, we're going to head to our next break. When we come back, we have Jockey and Trainer of the Week, Best of the Rest, and a Turning for Home family photo for you.
From Brooklyn, New York, Andrew Dice Clay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1.25.
Angel came down with 250. Saturday, April 27th, 8 p.m. The Excite Center at Parks Casino. On sale now at parkscasino.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. The Dice Man, live.
Turning for Home is a nonprofit that has provided for over 4,000 former racehorses with a safe retirement.
These brave warriors do so much for the fans, and we want to make sure they're taken care of.
It's a group effort by all the owners and the trainers, and we've helped so many horses.
Responding to the need of a better system that addressed the uncertain future for the retirement of the equine population at Parks Racing, the PTHA rallied horsemen to support the program.
It's awesome. I mean, these are the things that we deal with every day that put us into the game and make the game great. Without the horses, we have nothing.
Turning for Home became the first on-track retirement program at a year-round racetrack.
Aftercare, it takes all of us, and every single person is responsible for it. These horses give us everything on the track. It's up to us to give them everything off the track.
If you would like to help these amazing animals find a great second career and forever home, please contact us at turningforhome.org.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Well, we've got another Turning for Home family photo for you. This is Muji Moo Jr. and his owner Lisa Buzzard, and they are just having so much fun building a strong dressage foundation, trail riding with friends, taking lessons. He's just an absolute joy for her. You know what's cool? This horse won one stake race at Monmouth and said that's it, never won another race. And Lisa said his favorite pace is stopped and eating treats. That's what he likes to do.
Good for him, man. That's what we love about Turning for Home. These horses have great lives after the race.
Oh, they certainly do. Let's get to our jockey and trainer of the week. Congratulations, Abner Adorno. Won a couple of races Monday, won a couple Tuesday, has been on a roll and has been running real consistent.
We know how good he is, and I think people out of town are starting to see what we see because he's getting to ride some good horses out of town.
Yeah, had some wins up in New York as well. Congratulations to our trainer of the week, Mariah Montoya. Won with a really nice maiden wearing the same silks that Bookham Dano wears that we'll talk about later, and also got a second. She almost pulled off the double on the card with the maidens.
Obviously a huge fan of hers. I knew her dad really well, the late great Dennis Gooseheimer.
Yeah, Mariah, training is in her blood, that's for sure. Let's get to our PTHA Trophy Race of the Week and Best of the Rest. It was Tuesday's fourth race. Fillies and Mares going a mile and 70 yards. And keep an eye on Pistol Liz ablazing.
Is this Jamie Ness coming from the back here, Danny, and going to close and win this race by, I don't know, more than 2 legs at the wire? Jamie Ness with an even money shot. Did you talk to Jamie afterward?
I did. Here's more with my talk with Jamie Ness.
What a month you've had at all the racetracks, 2 stakes wins. One day you won 7 races. I mean, it's really rolling for you.
Yeah, it's rolling pretty good. The horses are running well. We had a really good week last week. We had 7 wins on Wednesday. Just, everything lined up good. Goes in streaks, so it was a good week, good month, and hopefully keep it going.
We talk about him a lot, but just his infrastructure alone, I don't even know if that man sleeps.
Yeah, he's one of the best there is in the world right now.
He really is, really is. It's really cool to have him here. Let's get out to Saudi Arabia for the Saudi Derby. This is a grade 3, 1-turn mile, and we were all rooting for Bookham Dano in there.
The Jersey bred, and Bookham Dano has the lead in the stretch, and boy, he looks like he's got a win with Irad, and Irad just kind of stops riding here the last 50 yards, and Forever Young, the Japanese horse, comes and gets Bookham Dano right on the wire. And Bookham Dano is a half to Girl Trouble, one of Butch Reed's good fillies, and a lot of other Butch has the whole rest of that family.
Oh yeah, and Glenn Menon of LC Racing has the mare Adoria Bella, so hopefully some more Bookham Danos in the future. Tough beat for them, but they have to be so excited. Well, let's go out to Oaklawn Park. This is the Honeybee Kentucky Oaks points on the line. 3-year-old fillies, $400,000 purse on mile and 16th. And who likes muffins? I sure do.
Lemon Muffin, the 7 is 28-1, is a maiden. And only D. Wayne would put a maiden in a stakes race, and she's just going to blow the field away to win by 3.5. And just recently announced, Danny, that D. Wayne is the first winner of the Kentucky Derby Museum Lifetime Achievement Award, and nobody better than D. Wayne Lucas.
Yeah, she's by Sire Collective, who's really making his name for himself. And cool to see Keith Asmussen, son of Steve Asmussen, get the win here. He was riding, he was so proud, and it's got to be really cool to ride for a legend like D. Wayne.
Absolutely.
We're going to go to our final break, but we have a lot more. We have our Parks picks and Eye on Racing, and it is a big Saturday, so you don't want to go anywhere.
One night, one stage. Woo! Country music's hottest supergroup, The Frontmen, featuring Richie McDonald, formerly of Lone Star. Baby, I'm amazed by Larry Stewart, lead singer of Restless Heart. Tim Rushlow, formerly of Little Texas. Friday, March 29th, the Excite Center at Parks Casino. The voices that brought you 3 decades of #1 country hits live. On sale now at parkscasino.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Go Racing. We have Parks picks for you. We're going to take a look at Monday's 9th race, and you've been doing good, and we know Craig Donnelly's been doing good because he had 6 wins last week with 2 long shots. So I got to step it up here.
What do you like?
I'm going with the #1 Counter Spy. This is first off the claim for Bobby Moscow. This is a really nice son and gun runner. Look, they're cutting him back in distance again, but this horse has some solid numbers.
Here's what I know about Causes Trouble, my pick. Winning a horse at Parks in 2023. I like horses that win. Causes trouble for me.
That horse does know how to win. Well, let's see what Craig has to say and see who he picks.
Thank you, Danny. I hope that success carries over till next Monday's card. I like a horse in the 7th race named F35. It's spelled EFF 35. This horse finished behind 2 of the horses he will face on Monday. However, in his debut, he had the trip from Heck. He broke slowly, steadied sharply entering the first turn, steadied again racing greenly at the quarter pole, came into the stretch, had traffic trouble, had to alter course to the outside, and he still was only beaten about 4 lengths. A terrific debut effort. I think he's going to progress and beat the 2 horses that defeated him in his debut. He has a lot of pluses going. He's by Yoshida, who was a $2.5 million earner, trained by Bill Mott, and his dam produced another stakes winner, so he has a chance and the potential to become a good horse. So that's F35 in the 7th race on Monday. He is #2.
Thanks, Craig. All right, the pressure is on. Well, it's time for Ion Racing. Huge day today.
Yeah, as we said, PAQ, Parks at Aqueduct. We talked about the Gotham. We talked about the Busher. I mean, with all the local horses here that'll be up there. Huge day for the 3-year-olds around the country. The Fountain of Youth, huge day at Gulfstream Park. We got a local connection there too, Danny. Right?
Yeah, Frankie's Empire, D&D Stables, still very well connected with trainer Susan Crow that's based here, but down with a Florida trainer right now, and we'll be rooting for them. And they have some company, though.
Yeah, the Rumson Winter Dornock is in there. Good, strong field, and the San Felipe is out in California today. We don't, not a particularly strong field there, but a great day of racing around the country, but we're really looking at Aqueduct.
Oh yeah, rooting for Aqueduct. The Kentucky Derby road gets clearer. Well, big birthday for Kentucky Derby winning horse Smarty Jones today. We wish him a big birthday.
Yeah, it was just last Wednesday on February 28th, but we'll celebrate it the whole year long. He just turned 23.
Happy birthday, Smarty Jones. Well, that wraps it up for us. Hope you had a great show. We sure did. We will see you next week on Let's Go Racing.
And they're off. Skippy Longstocking has early speed. We the people from in between horses. Taba has got the lead now. It's Taba in the center of the racetrack, but Taba is drawing away. And Taba with Mike Smith, they win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derbies.